Good morning. We are on our way to work. It is 8:39. There's a lot of traffic this morning. I mean, I guess every morning there's a lot of traffic. So today we're gonna work from 9 to 6, and then I don't know if I'm gonna meet with my boyfriend at the gym, or if we're gonna go home and then take just one car instead of having two. But it is on my way back home, so, and then I tend to get like comfortable when I get home, so it's a little bit more difficult for me to
Estimated time in traffic, 9 minutes.
like change and get up and go to the gym. So yeah, this is what my routine looks like whenever I have to be at work at 9 a.m. There's just a lot of traffic, you guys. Like a lot. So, that's pretty much what I have going on today. It's very mellow, and I'm trying to wake up, so um I'm still like, recharging my battery. The night before last, I ended up falling asleep at like 1:30 in the morning. And then yesterday I woke up at 8, and I refused to go back to sleep because then I was gonna sleep a lot, sleep all day pretty much, or like until midday. But I don't like doing that, so I ended up staying awake. I fell asleep yesterday around, what was it? I think it was 11:30. I think it was 11:30, and I woke up at like 7:50, I think. Yeah, I'm still sleepy. I should have fallen asleep earlier, but I couldn't. So yeah, whenever I get to work again, I won't be able to record until I go for lunch. So I will see you guys then. Yeah, I don't have really much to talk about this morning. I'm still trying to wake up. Yeah. And this traffic is crazy. You guys want to see? Hold on. Oh, it's blurry. But this is what I'm dealing with right now. It seems like the left lane is moving a little bit faster. But yeah, this is what I'm dealing with. But like I said, I'll see you guys whenever I take my lunch break. Oh, and you're on my car mount, so it's a little bit easier for me to record and not have to have, not to be holding the phone. So that's nice. But yeah, I'll see you guys whenever I am on lunch break, okay? Hi, I'm back. It is 2:41 and I'm on lunch break. So I was talking today with my coworkers and our future like goals and stuff like that. But I wanted to share this with you guys. Well, at least whoever is watching. Um, One of my goals, and this goal I set myself maybe for like 3 years ago. But I don't know if you guys or whoever has been to Mexico. There's a lot of street dogs out there, like a lot. And you sometimes see dogs that have been run over by a car or whatever, or there's some dogs that are wounded, some dogs um that have like tumors and stuff like that. But in particular, the area that we travel to more often is Nuevo Laredo. And I've noticed a lot that there's a lot of homeless dogs out there. So one of the first times that I went, I kind of like noticed it. But I freaking love dogs. I love pets. I love animals, and I've done it since I was a kid. I remember whenever I was living with my parents, I brought in a street cat. And my stepdad was so mad at me for bringing this freaking. He wasn't even inside the cat. I had him in the little porch area trying to, cause he had I still remember it was a kitten, and he had a bunch of his skin was red and irritated, and it started in his paws. So I wanted to kind of help its paws a little bit. But anyway, my stepdad got mad at me, and I got mad at him. But anyway, that's besides the point. So my goal is to eventually buy property near the border of Texas and Mexico, because I've noticed that there's a lot there. In Mexico, pretty much. So buy land there, like acres of land. And I want to build my own shelter. It's going to be a nonprofit shelter. I don't know what the name of it is going to be yet, but I know it's going to be in Spanish. And I want to take in dogs that are really suffering out there. I've kind of gotten ideas from people that are already doing it. I think there's a guy in Monterrey that's doing it, and then a guy in Thailand that I got the idea from. He has acres of land out there, and he has shelters. I think he has up to 7 shelters, which I can put all their information in the description. But yeah, I want to build a dog shelter that helps homeless dogs or dogs that are in need. And then I want to go out to dogs that are healthy and stuff like that. I want to go out there and feed them, and take in the ones, start off by taking in the ones that need the help the most, like the ones that are hurt or the ones that have issues and stuff like that. But yeah, that's one of my goals in my life, and I hope that God gives me the opportunity to do that for the dogs, even if I start small. I want to be able to help them. Another goal of mine is to be an attorney. But that's for another time. I want to be an attorney, and maybe have both my firm and have my shelter in Mexico, but my firm here. So we shall see what the future has for me, though. You start off with a plan. That's pretty much where you can start off with a plan, and you just keep that plan in your head or write it down somewhere and run with it. You'll find a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. So I'm gonna eat right now. I brought the same thing I brought last time. So I brought chicken and broccoli. And I already ate my cheese stick and my veggie muffin. So I will see you when I'm out of work. Yeah. Bye. Hey guys. I am off. It is 6:16 p.m. Actually, I had a really good day at work. It was a really good day. Again, battling traffic. I think that traffic starts around maybe 4:30, depending on if kids are in school or not. Because if they're in school, it starts a little earlier, so maybe 3:30 until 7. 7 is clear, but yeah, from 3:30 to 7. Which, I mean, I guess is part of just being a human, right? Just dealing with traffic in life. But it's fine. Okay, so I was actually talking with my sister and my older sister, which you guys should meet soon. But we're planning on doing a podcast. I won't tell you what it's called yet, because we have to build the page and stuff. But yeah, we're planning on doing that. We'll do it in my house and like have a whole setup and stuff. And I can actually show you guys how we set it up and stuff like that, just to see the process of it. We're also gonna probably have to purchase actual equipment like camera and stuff, or maybe not. But as long as you guys can hear us clear, maybe just buy those little fuzzy microphones that they sell, you know. So I'm thinking that. Also, you might be my boyfriend today, but I don't know. I don't know if he would be comfortable yet, because I'm not comfortable yet listening to myself and hearing myself and stuff. But yeah, or I may finish it off earlier. Right now, we decided to meet at the gym. So I'm on my way to the gym, which is on my way home. So it's just like a little pit stop. I'm gonna do cardio, and depending on how many people are there today, because usually the evenings are a little bit more busy. So it depends on how many people there are as to what I will work on today. So yeah, I always do that. I always like have a plan in mind, or not even a plan. I just like get on the treadmill or on the Stairmaster, which has been the treadmill more frequently now. And then after that, I just figure out what I want to do. So right now I'm in my work clothes. This morning I packed my gym bag, which you guys have seen it a little bit. It's a pink bag, pink gym bag. So I packed it with my gym clothes and my shoes, so I don't have to like worry about that. And I always tend to keep my headphones in my car because I like to listen to music as I'm grocery shopping. And you know how, I'm sure you guys have seen it, but they're they cover your ears. And also, I don't know if you guys run into the same issue, but like sometimes me encento like crazy. Like I just get overstimulated with people that are at the grocery store that I just don't want to listen to them, because you can hear everybody. So whenever you have your headphones on, you just kind of like are in your own zone when you're in the grocery store. And I do it everywhere. Of course, whenever I'm paying, or if someone's asking for something, or whatever the case may be, I tend to like scoot it up or take them off whenever I'm paying, because I don't want to be rude, you know, like I don't want to be rude whenever I'm checking out at the grocery store. Yeah. So back to mine and my sister's podcast. I don't know yet what we're going to talk about. We could just talk about like our lives, I guess, in general, what we do for a living. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes. But we're just starting off. I like to think that my family is crazy wild. Everyone has their own perception of stuff, and we sometimes don't see eye to eye, which is fine. I mean, it's life. We're all human. Not everyone's gonna see the world the same way. But my family is hilarious, especially when all the sisters are together, which we're 3 of us. It's my older sister, me, I'm the second born in girls, and then my little sister, which is the baby, and then I have a brother, which he's after me and between my little sister. So we're 4 in total, and we get along very well, I would say. I feel like, of course, some of us have closer relationships than others. Like, I guess we talk to each other more than we do the rest. But I think that's everyone. I think that even as friends, like, you have a friend that you talk to the most, other than your other friends. In my case, I really don't have friends or people that I like frequently talk to. It's just my sisters and my brother and my family. It's pretty much all the people that and like coworkers or old coworkers I also keep in touch with, because it's always good, you know, like you build this like relationship with a person, like work related, that sometimes you just like text them every now and then to see how they're doing. So yeah, that's the plan. It's a plan for today. Like I said, I'm going to the gym, meeting my boyfriend there. We'll probably be there for an hour and a half, maybe, depending on how many people there are in there. And then we'll probably go home and cook or something. I might end it here, or if so, I'll add something here and there after this. But if not, it was nice talking to you guys today. And I just bumped into a bunch of traffic right now. It's like worse than this morning. It's okay. But like I said, if not, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow we have also early morning, or not early morning, but I work in the morning. So from 9 to 6, and then on Saturday I was supposed to close, but I switched shifts with my coworker, because my little sister came up with the idea of doing a barbecue for my stepdad. But instead of barbecue, we're doing crawfish. And all the sisters are dressing up like him. So that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna try to film that, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see if they're open to it. But yeah, that is all I have for you guys today, unless I add something later. But I hope you have a wonderful day whenever you're watching this. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.